that sort of sucked. I never did get to do that, and I wanted to live that way, you know. So it's like whatever. Here I am, just j- my life. It's essentially like your life is your life. Make as opposed to just maybe think of it like a movie or social media. You know, make your own content and make it how you would be happy with it. Um, it's like for years I was happy going, I was happy on a path, and then it's like it's like I became I became bored and unhappy with that, sort of. So I'm going this way. I decided to follow this path. I wrote my autobiography, and I'm doing social media, and started a podcast, and now it's morphed into a radio show. And um, heck, after this radio show today, I'm going and pick up my friend, and we're the one that's making a movie about my life to accompany my book. And it's like I'm gonna go pick him up, and we're gonna go get some shots for the movie. At least some narration background. Um, but it's like for me, especially having had my brain injury and been in a coma, um, and everything, I don't know, maybe it was just my own self confidence or whatever around, stemming from around, what happened to me when I was 11 years old, falling out of the tree, being in the coma for 2.5 months, coming back, and doing all the rehab for that. Um, and everyone everyone trying to keep me safe and keep me, just, I remember my stepmom saying that, I remember my stepmom telling me at one point that the doctors had said that, um, she said that the neurosurgeons had said that if I ever got hit in the head hard enough, that I'd be sent back into a coma or just die right there. I don't know where all that was, but the truth, I don't know if that was something she was saying, just okay, we got to keep we got to keep you safe, stay home, blah blah blah. And, um, during that period, I guess I don't know. But so it was like I carried all this, you know, uh, for years. It's like family members have told me, okay, well, no, you don't want to go do that. You want to do this. You want to follow this path that we've been on, and you know, it's like we all do these things. We got to do this and that, and it's got to be in order. And it's like I don't know. I just gone done my own thing, been on my own path, and following following my passion, following my dreams for my life. And like I said before, I got to one point where I thought that it's like I was I was I basically wasn't going any further. I was down with depression and fatigue, and thought about all this stuff, wasn't going anywhere, doing anything more, and that was that. I wasn't going to leave the town I was in, and just going to stay there forever and a day. And um, fortunately, I did leave, and uh, it's like now it's like I'm just for one, written my book and trying to share my story to help others who may have been in the same spots I've been in or got the same conditions in their lives. Um, and it's like, maybe try and help some other people through some dark times in their own lives and help them, help you and others, you know, maybe reach the point where you can step out of your space that you're in and reach your own dreams and find and reach your passions, um, what you're passionate about in life. Inspiration and motivation. That's what's gotten me fired up to begin with. And I'm just trying to pass it on, Yeah, trying connecting with and this connecting with people on social media on the other side of the country and the other side of the world is just a miracle when it comes to being able to reach more people. And now of course I'm on VG Radio Universal, which is just so awesome just to be able to be sitting there doing this. It's like during the week, I'm a dishwasher at Trapper's Sushi. I'm back there in the dish pit washing dishes. You know, it's like, but here on the weekend, I sort of live for Sundays, not not be not just because I'm not at work, not in the dish pit, but because I get to be here doing this and talking to you all, reaching you all, and yeah, but yeah, um, and that one paragraph that I read about reclaiming our life's agenda. That is that has um, added so much passion, so much fire to my life since once I began to do that, and finally after so many years, I pushed away that suppression, that force, power, or whatever that was holding me down, holding me back, um, keeping me in line with that single, keeping me in line with that tradition, that um, design for my life that others had come up with. Um, and it's like I've fallen in love with my own life. It's like um, I love living this life. I love sharing my life. With other people so that it may help them. Um, I love being connected with so many people and helping people. That's what this life is about. Helping people and serving others. Uh, it's like if it was just about me and my life, that'd be pretty boring. So it would get old. So gotta help others and add others into the mix. Um, what can I do? What can I do to help? What can I do to help the people in my life? Just like with Gary V's community. Excuse me. Just like Gary V's post that I alluded to at the beginning of this today's show. Is in that post, you're asking Gary Vee said, hey, just give a couple sentences what you can add to the community, and maybe give a couple sentences what you can get from the community. You know, it's not all about what you can get from the community, it's about what you can add to the community as well. And, you know, like I probably put more than I did. I put more than a couple sentences there, but, you know, but give a little background about my show. And I, you know, said, hey, I'm adding positivity and gratitude to the world with my show. And, you know, what I can get from the community, you know, guests, you know, guests from my show that can help me add their own brand of positivity and gratitude. And that's what it's about, you know, community and reaching others, helping others. Um, and, you know, it's like my guest that I was going to have on my show today. I hope she's okay. Something probably came up. I'll have to reschedule. But, you know, it's like her path is being a life coach, helping others, you know, helping, you know, to maybe guide others through their lives. Um, you know, it's like I said before, I'm a member of the 12-step program, and in there, you know, you get in the program and you get a sponsor to help guide you through the 12-step program and maybe help guide you with decisions in your life. And, you know, it's about all about helping others. Um, you know, when it gets down to the brass tacks, when you get down to the foundation of it, uh, you know, which uh, in my own from my own experience, going to church, it's like, you know, you go to church and basically, um, you know, you get helped or guided, and you know, toward a relationship with, you know, your God or your higher power, whatever you choose to call your higher power. Um, yeah, and I'm just, I don't know. I guess that's about all I have to say about that. I just want you, you know, uh, just what I guess my point for the day is that we need to reclaim our life's agenda. That that is so powerful, and that's one of Brendan Burchard's 9 declarations, or one of his, I think there's 9, but one of his declarations of personal power. Um, Out of his book, The Motivation Manifesto, and just that, you know, each of them and all of them together are so powerful, and especially when you put them all together. But that one there, reclaiming our life's agenda, you know, living our own dreams, our own passions, living the life that we are passionate about, and not one that others are passionate about. They can go live their lives, their dreams, their passions, and that's fine, you know. But me, I have to do me. I have to live my own life, my own dreams, my own passions, and I hope that for you too, that you can do the same. And because in I don't know, when it comes right down to it, a world full of photocopies, you know, wouldn't be very cool. And so I guess that's about it. And it's about that time anyway, so I'll wrap this up. I hope you've all enjoyed today's show. Um, yeah, hopefully next week if I have a guest, maybe I'll reschedule today's guest for next week and see if that works. Um, but yeah, I just want to say thank you for joining me today on another edition of Positive Vibes, and I hope you were able to glean some positivity and gratitude from today's episode and can implement that in your life. And with that, I will just say that stay kind, optimistic, and grateful. And I hope you have a very positive week. And until then, I'm out. And have a great week, everyone. Ciao.